So yeah, Mayat Hotel. Greetings and peace and light. Y'all know the drill, all that good stuff. Okay, so what I want to say to everybody is that these lights just flying around in my house. I've been telling y'all about. They've been really acting a fool. They just won't leave me alone. They like seriously want me to get involved with doing what they telling me to do, telling me how important it is that I do this. I have no desire whatsoever to do this, but they are so persistent. They do stuff like they always have been. When I say they, I mean these nevers is what they're called right here. They are the light orbs that you see flying around in here. You can see these colors that you see in the sky, flash in the X that you can see in there. It's an Onx, but it's an Onk. But look, it could be an X too. See, if you tweak it, you can see it could be an X. So these Onks are keys. Also, they're the portals for souls to incarnate and reincarnate through the female positioning in space, the blackness of the universe that you see this whole picture is encompassed in. All of the color spectrums encompass of blackness. Now this is taken from walls around Kemet. Those buildings have been destroyed, but this was put into a place so it can be referred to right now. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give reference to the goddess Sar right here. Okay, right there. You can see the red fire around him that you see in the volcanoes right now today. Okay, causing the hell. You can also see the green fire that you see in the volcano causing the hell. You can also see this red fire around the god Amen, which is the god of Sar's father. So when I tell you about the Kundalini, certain power energy, you can see the serpent here, three of them, the Trinity, Amarapata, and the blackness of space with movement. See the legs moving through space, okay, through these portals that I tell you about, the light portals, with the ox, the universes, uteruses that they use the cosmic vaginas all through space to get around. See, that's what that whole thing right there is saying. We move through these things right here, you see, through vaginas, just like we all got here to the earth through the vagina. And when we all leave the earth, regardless to whether you see it the way you should see it or not, it's only your spirit that if something leaves this earth, it only be your spirit. And it will leave through the same portal that it came here through. And it don't actually leave because it's omnipresent. It's just that it's utilized in this, if you will, in this not complete totality, but in this individual system of totality. The whole emphasis of it could be, if you will, drafted to do work and take on a personification of manifestation designed for the specific job or the specific experiences that you need to have. Okay. But that will not put you in one place because that I'm speaking of is everything, which means that since you are everything, you are omnipresent by default because you belong to that greatness that you're looking at right here. So this right here is the Trinity. The Trinity, Amarapata, that later turned into the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We have another Trinity too that is also the spirit of these three always been encompassed with the female gender because them being that female themselves. That's knowing that. There was never no such thing as no maleness only. We always know that if you was a man anywhere, you were that representation of that female system that gave existence to you. We always knew that. We always knew it. And there it goes right there to give that validation of what we're talking about. We put it there. It's always meant life preserving and life forever. So this system right here gave existence to this, which is Amen. Okay. Okay, so now Amen took on the manifestation and the blackness way beyond the sun, but being the sun too. See what his sperm is? Those lights you see flying around in my room that I was telling you about. See, it looks like that cobra. And why the cobra? Because of the Kundalini energy. See, that's what I keep trying to tell you. What does the Kundalini energy have in reference to the cobra? Well, you see right here, these serpents have legs. that turned into a man. Well, now this man turned into a serpent without legs. Semen. Okay. This semen, this ejaculation that moves like a snake without any other type of embodiment because it's not embodied. They don't see no feet or anything like that with it button down unless they climb trees and do everything else it's supposed to do. Sent a portion of himself to this uterus. Just like your sperm leaves your testicles now and swim into the uterus of a woman and incarnates on earth. See what happened? This God, Amen, had an ejaculation. You can call him Amen, or you can call him Atem, or you can call him Capri, or you can call him Ra. Anyone you want. You can even call him Asar if you want. But we're going to stick with Amen right now. Okay? So Amen, that came from this trinity of Amen Rapatah, walked to this union in space, had a union with this, and created this God. This God was created from these three polarities, backbone polarities of Kundalini serpent power energy. I keep telling you all about. The Ari Sekim is what they call it in Kemet. Ari Shekim is what I think it's the way they pronounce it in Kemet. In India, they call it Kundalini. So now this Ari Shekim right here, this soul energy that propels everything through space. That's what this is, a representation of space. Really, the true encompassment of the inner recesses of the female vagina is what you're looking at, okay? So all of this is bodily fluids and everything, and that coagulates and turns into manifestations in a micro scale, just like it works on the micro scale. So this system of existence right here that we would call the energy that animates us all is moving through space and created this God, Amen. Amen had an ejaculation, and his ejaculation took on the form of a cobra snake. And it went into a union with the sunlight, which is the female uterus right here. Okay, that's what that is, which is also the sun. See? So like I tell you all, the sun is our mother and our father. Okay. So now our father being Amen, and then the son being Heru, which is here too. She's in space also. They call her the Star Sirius. They call her Set. Okay. All of this stuff has eons of existences as to where the names change and go all the time, but they always be synonymous with this God family of netters right here. That wrote all this stuff in stone and taught us everything we know on this earth. So this guy had his semen go and have impregnation in the sunlight, and that sunlight came to the earth as a green light, and on that green light rode the God Asar. The God Asar ascended from the sunlight to the earth, and he rode the green light here. Now, the God Asar represents the divine system of purification, and fire is the known best system of purification that there is. So when they tell you about Jesus Christ can't be around on filth and everything, and then you see them pushing their religion with that homosexuality and every other nasty thing that go on with that, you know they're not going to be trying to claim this to be nothing about them, because they overlook this every day and can't tell you nothing about it and don't want to have nothing to do with it. But I'm going to tell you why this is so important. Because see, this tells the story of the God Asar coming to earth and telling you all about this being the way, the truth, and the light, and the key to that starship, because he's definitely going to burn shit up. That's the reason why you see this orange glowing light around him. Okay, just like you saw that orange glowing light and that green light work together over there at that La Palma volcano and show itself to be the crafty creator of everything that it is. So when I tell you guys that I have this system working underground for me, and you see this color spectrum all in the fires everywhere, and all acting crazy on the fire trucks, in the street lights, and every damn thing. And like I said, I got the spirit of the ancestors that burn your ass and bury your ass. It all go written in stone. We had put this in stone thousands of years ago about me being that I am. And here it goes right here. How I would come to the earth and use the substance of the minerals on the earth, the ground and the air and the animals and everything. And you see the fires. That's all orange encompassing these gods, because that's what we are. I told you. We burn shit up. We don't play. And you see the blue light, and you see the green light, and you see that white light, and you see that orange, burgundy, amber light. And all of these are the light color spectrums that you see whooping ass in all these weather formations all around the planet right now. So I was sent here to tell you all this stuff that I told you, and let you all get a good understanding of, you know what, you really need to start thinking. I mean, it's really time to start thinking, because all this stuff was written and left in stone for all of us to have to refer to when the day comes that everybody be all twisted and crazy and mangled like it is right now. Okay? So that's what this is all about. It's time for you to really think. Time to really think. When you see that water flowing north into Canada and moving away from America, and then, I've been telling you all the time, yeah, I'm hooked up with that starship you see flying around the planet, raising hell. Those are my thumpers that you see flying around making X at night. And then you see that government sitting here acting like they don't want to have nothing to do with me. It's because they know who I am. And they know I am Popo. They know that shit. Okay? They know why I'm here, too. They know exactly why I'm here. Okay? So don't you kid yourself. They didn't let you all make a fool out of yourselves long enough. Okay? You need to think about that shit. Because my shit is universal. I have universal right to burn every damn thing up. And I have all of this system of intelligence with me. That intelligence that made a tree that is here and don't need nobody permission to say or do a goddamn thing. Okay? So that's what you all need to think about. Okay? It's something for you to think about. Peace and light.